So we're gonna see another PvZ, although now it's not gonna be Silver versus Masters. It's gonna be Masters versus Masters. So I'm gonna be expecting I kinda wanna see an Immortal Sentry timing. That would actually be pretty nice.
Go over to the movies. You sure you don't want to go?
I'm gonna turn on my mic real quick.
Alright. Well, we do have a little bit slow loading right now. Although it looks like we're going to be finishing up, and we're going to get right into the game.
Yep.
Spawning up in the top right, we have spawning as the orange Zerg. We have Warbio. And down in the bottom left, spawning as the blue Protoss, we have Arena wiNgiAN. wiNgiAN. We're just going to call him Wing for short. As we do see a PvZ on Cloud Kingdom. What do you think the Zerg is going to be going on this map, Mike?
I think he's probably just going to be going, like, for a standard 3-base roach build into probably Infestors. If he went Mutas, that would be okay too. But Roach Infestors, definitely the safest choice to go.
Yes, I wouldn't mind seeing some fast tech out of him. And if we do see a Forge Fest expand, which we are going to, because you can tell just from the pylon placement, maybe he might do the, I believe it's 3 hatch 6 queens opener. Just get heavy economy and be able to defend the 6 queens.
Yep. I actually don't ever get the 6 queen opener, because I hate it.
Just the simple fact that you hate it.
I don't think it's worth it, because unless you have like 600 APM to like always inject and spread creep, then only 3 of your queens are going to be doing things.
I think they normally get the queens just for defense, and if there is an attack, then you can, the saved up energy can be used for chance fuse, and if you want to get a lot of creep tumors out fast, then you have saved up energy for that too. And if you're going to get a 4th and a 5th, you don't need to build additional queens because you already have some with plenty of energy.
And one thing I'd like to point out, Warbio actually has a guy not mining at his natural because he clicked right in front of it. Look how close he clicked to the mineral field. But he didn't actually get it on the far right.
Oh, in his main?
Yeah.
You said it's natural, and I'm like, nope, there's a fight going on in the natural.
But we do see the pool already up and the natural going up, and we do see a Nexus first from our wing.
Yes, we do. That's the Nexus before you. Oh, sorry about that. We see Nexus before Forge, and we should see a cane going up pretty soon.
Yep, there it is.
Yep, there it is. And that's actually a pretty strong wall right there. We might see an additional pylon maybe going up just so he doesn't get completely unpowered. And we do see Zerglings moving across the map right now.
Yep, that is 6 links, but they're not going to do anything. Because
it's actually not finished yet. You could get a couple pot shots off.
Nope.
And he completely went off. Oh, he's just going to run through. Yep,
that's some nice. We can get some nice mineral line harassment as double gas.
4 lings in the main base. It's never good, because the only thing you have to fight with is probes. And if you don't fight, then they're just gonna kill. And if you do fight, then you're losing a lot of mining time.
Like this right here, he's just pulling drones. He's not even gonna like.
Yeah, you never really want to fight when you have like this amount of lings in the base, because you're gonna lose very quickly. So all you gotta do is keep them off of minerals.
All he has to do is not lose his links, and he's being cost efficient. Like, look how many he's pulling.
Yeah, and if you look at the income tab, he's a couple hundred minerals ahead right now.
Yeah, and then but we do see a 3rd base now going up for Warbio on the mini-map.
The supplies are basically identical until he just got 4 drones started to build.
But we do see a Zealot in the main now.
And we do have the 4th going up at the 5:45 mark. It's pretty basic timing.
And will we see warp gate coming out as soon as it finishes?
Yeah, most likely. Are we gonna get that? There we go.
So
now, are we gonna see chronos on it, or is it gonna just keep chronoing his workers?
That actually is a 45-second late warp gate.
He's actually supply blocked right now, although now his pylon will just finish, and he's gonna get out. Oh, a sentry coming out, 2 probes at a time. If we look at the income tab, he's actually pretty far ahead in the worker count.
Yeah, but
that's 6 workers ahead for the Protoss.
But
you never want to see that.
Right now, but
oh, yep, 7 coming out at a time. That should just demolish the worker lead. As you do see 3 gas just finishing up. See how fast he's going to transfer workers to it. And we do have a probe inside the main base of Warbio.
Seeing everything that's going on.
Yep, getting the full scout, seeing what timing the gases are. And he might... Oh, yep.
And
I was about to say, that is a very common proxy place, because the vision won't see that unless you put a building over to the right side of the creep. That's going to go undetected.
Yep, he has no vision at all.
I remember seeing some probe map on IPL where someone was going to try and do a 2-base timing for DTs, but they had just killed the pylon in the perfect amount of time, so it ended up losing.
Look how close that glitch one is to actually seeing it.
Yeah. It goes a little bit more to the right here, but it's not.
And he actually did misplace his third hatchery. I'll be back in 1 second.
Yeah, so that hatchery is actually going to be extremely delayed right now. It's going to finish barely ahead of the 3rd nexus of Protoss, and Wing is going to stay just perfectly even on bases and not...
one greedy Protoss.
And he's not too far behind on probes, and when your Protoss being behind by 10 probes like this is completely fine, because you really can't do anything besides double pump out probes.
Something I don't like about warbio right now, he's completely oversaturated at his 3rd and his main, and he has to warp in so many sentries in his main, and he's gonna force field him out, perfect force field. With the 7 gate all in, not even all in because he's on 3 bays, with all those sentries, he's just gonna keep everyone out. This is good game.
So the only units that can fight is the units that are going to be spawning from inside the hatch, which he does have a 6 roaches building inside, but that's just not going to be enough. So he's going to lose his main. He should be throwing down tech structures at his natural right now just to keep it alive.
Yep, and as we do see the 3rd already finished up for Wing, I think this is just a good game. Like,
it's going to be a good game. He didn't see that proxy. And now there's so many units, like his entire army is now inside the main, and no units in the bottom. There we go, that's going to be a GG.
That's a good game played by Wing, and we'll see him in the semifinals. And we'll see you guys when we come back with semis.